Hey you guys, and welcome back to Art Club. I'm so excited for today. This is such a fun project and I cannot wait to see what you create. And please, please, please promise me once you're done creating your project that you hop on into our slides, you go on into the Hall of Fame and you claim a frame with your name. Just put it down at the bottom and then add your picture on in. So just come in up to insert image and take a picture with your Chromebook. It takes just a few seconds, but oh my goodness, does it bring so much joy to me, to the staff and admin at RVA, as well as your peers, as we all get to check out what everyone's been up to and the beautiful art they've been creating. All right, enough of a delay. Let's chat about today's project because it's a good one. So we are taking that picture, either a picture of yourself, a picture from a magazine, it can be an animal, a human, whatever you want. We just need a face to be able to do this cool hair around it with all these different textures and patterns, which is our theme of the week, right? Textures, patterns, all that good stuff. So if for some reason you don't have access to a photo, either through a magazine or you printed it from a picture and on your printer, you can always draw a face in. So that's always a backup plan. There's always options, aren't there? All right, so I have my photo right here. Okay, so my first step is I'm going to take my scissors and I am going to cut that photo out. Now you guys know I like to keep these videos short for you so they don't take forever. So I'm going to show you the quicker version, and you guys can feel free to pause and rewind as needed, but we're just going to pretend that I spent the next 5 minutes cutting it out, and boom, here we go. I'm going to put this on white paper so it's a little bit easier to see exactly what I did, but I cut out everything, all the background, and I wanted to make sure that I cut out all of my hair. So even my hair that's down onto my shoulders, like in this area here, I made sure to cut that out as well. Now once it's all cut out, I'm going to want to glue this down to the very bottom of my paper. We want to save as much room up here as possible for really cool and crazy hair that we're going to have going on. So let me see, where did I put my glue? Here's some glue. Grab that. So, oh my goodness, this is glued shut. You can use Elmer's glue. You can use, liquid or the glue stick, whatever works best for you. You'd want to get all the way to the edge. And we're going to glue that down. Okay, kind of going fast here, but take your time. Do a nice job, glue all the way to those edges. All right, now that we've got something that looks like this, we've got a person or an animal without hair glued to our piece of paper. Our next step is going to be to create all these cool kind of like leaves and petals coming out. So really, I guess what we would call them are kind of like chunks or locks of hair, right? So I'm going to draw one that comes down into this area where I removed my hair before. So there's one section of hair, and we're going to need some down over on this shoulder, like that, and it come up and meet. So I mean, in reality, that's actually kind of what my hair just looks like in real life, more or less, right? But we want to go funky with this. We are going to have some fun with this project. So now is where we get to get real creative and have a lot of fun. So let's make some gigantic locks and waves of hair. Huh! Can you imagine carrying that thing around? You topple over. So we're going to need to add some more, maybe to the sides here. Make a nice big chunk there. Maybe a little bit that goes behind my back. Let's see. Maybe a wave, and we'll add a swirly twirly over on that side too. But once again, make it look the way you want. Have fun. Get creative. Another chunk coming out here. So you can see how this is kind of similar to the petals we drew yesterday. Maybe a thinner one coming this way. Like that. All right, well, we've got our base set up now. We've got our picture, we've got all of the cool locks of hair coming in out. Our last step is patterns, right? So we're going to take each chunk of hair and put a different pattern in every single one of them. And don't forget, we have in our slides, let me transition that real quick. So here's today's slide. In the slides above, there's lots of examples of different textures and patterns that we can use for inspiration for this, or once again, create your own. Ask people for advice on what they think, but you can see I've already got a start on this one here with different patterns in each and every one of them. So I'm going to look at the examples again and pick something new, pick something I haven't yet done before. So I'm kind of seeing one that looks kind of cool, where it kind of bulges out. It's like lines that are a little bit more organically shaped, like that. And then on one side, the U's go up, and on the other side, the U's go down. So that can be a cool pattern to work with. So U's are going to go down again in this one, and they're going to go up in this one. And we are going to find different patterns for every single one. Now, for my instructions, these are supposed to be just black and white photos to really bring out the emphasis with the patterns that we're choosing. I am here to be your teacher, to answer your questions, to give you ideas and inspire and help instruct, but you're the artist. So if you choose, you want to add colors to yours, or you want to add something else to yours, feel free to do so. Have fun with this project, and I hope that you really have enjoyed this week. I know that I have. Don't forget, once you're done with this, to add it to the Hall of Frame and check out what your peers have created as well. Thanks so much, you guys. We'll see you next time.